in the book of Isaiah, there is one particular verse that is in the center of it all. Not necessarily if you count the number of verses, although it is pretty close. When you look at the book and its structure, you'll find that the book of Isaiah has 7 major sections. And the first and the last match. The second and the 6th match each other. The 3rd and the 5th. And in the center you have the historical description found in chapters 36 to 39. The description that deals with the crisis during the attack by the Assyrian king Sennacherib on the kingdom of Judah. During that attack, King Hezekiah turned to God for help, and he prayed, and we find his prayer in chapter 37. He begins the prayer by addressing God in verse 16, O Lord Almighty, God of Israel, enthroned between the cherubim, that is, God in the sanctuary. You alone are God over all the kingdoms of the earth. That is, God is greater than all these kingdoms, including the Assyrian kingdom that attack Judah. You have made heaven and earth. You, God, you are the creator. You created out of nothing. A major theme that will occupy the remainder of the book. And then the king moves on to describe the situation in which they find themselves, and in verse 20 he turns to a specific prayer, specific for his situation. Now, O Lord our God, deliver us from his hand, that is the hand of the Assyrian king, so that all kingdoms on earth may know that you alone, Lord, are God. This is the central verse in the whole of the book of Isaiah. It points backward in the book, it points forward. It highlights that God is the Lord of all the kingdoms of the earth. And thereby it appeals to you and me to trust in him alone, whatever we encounter, to put our trust in him alone. Thank you for listening to this and other appetizers from the book of Isaiah, and you're welcome to follow the little longer sections or pieces called tidbits, where we go through the book chapter by chapter, section by section.